Palm trees and sunny skies can serve as a subject matter for many artists, but for some, they are also an inspiration to take their canvases and paintbrushes outdoors. This style is known as plein air, a French expression that means to paint the landscape in the open air. Regional plein air artist William North's gallery is filled with paintings of familiar outdoor scenes. Picturesque spots along the southwest Florida coast, such as tranquil beaches or tangled clusters of mangroves, provide plenty of inspiration. Even a neighborhood park can be a great backdrop for a painting. Plein air artists agree that it's all about finding beauty al fresco.
When you go to a painting site, well, you look and try and become familiar with the territory a little bit and look for an area or a spot that's eminently paintable in the first place. To bring all of those colors that you see in nature into your painting is the skill of outdoor painting, and you can see them more clearly when you're there on location. You look and you see the combination of trees and grasses and water and the sky and different clouds. It's a very paintable location, and of course from a practical point of view it's easy to get to, easy to park. It's very convenient, and it's right here in the heart of Fort Myers.
Most plein air artists welcome the public's curiosity while they are painting on location. And when passers-by encounter a painter capturing the essence of the landscape, it often ignites a dialogue about art.
Many different kinds of people go by, you know, and there are some people who are very knowledgeable. They know all about the arts. There are people who studied art in college and say, oh, that looks a lot like Monet, which I take as a compliment. And then there are other people who have and they come in and they get a little closer focus, and they may even develop a little interest through talking to me.
A treasure trove of creative possibility awaits both spectator and artists throughout the region. The Pine Island area hosts a large art community, and fundraisers supporting the arts draw crowds and create interaction between art lovers. Annual events like art, archaeology, and authors at the Randall Research Center allowed regional plein air artists to share their outdoor painting skills with the community.
I think Southwest Florida is ideal for landscape painting because of the climate, and also the flora and fauna is so varied.
Well, I love to be outside. I mean, I think that's a good reason to come to Florida. You can be outside almost all year long, and it's just a great joy to sit outside and under these beautiful trees and enjoy the day. And if I get a painting out of it as well, that's even better.
Nature may speak to plein air artists, but communicating with other people as they work keeps them from becoming lonely.
I can get absorbed in this and have fun, and the fact that people enjoy seeing what we do as artists. You know, everybody comes and looks at you and says, I can't even draw a stick figure. So that's always fun to let them watch you work and how you can take a scene like this in a few hours and turn it into something. They're always amazed, and that's always very rewarding.
Getting out here, I have met about 20 people, and they're all interested in what we're doing, and maybe they don't know much about landscape painting, but they're picking it up in a hurry. I think that they will be the type of people that will probably support more of the arts in the future.
Meeting other art lovers is part of the outdoor painting experience, but it's the connection with nature and history that adds to the plein air appeal.
I picked this spot because this is part of the Calusa Canal. And I am intrigued by the way people could build a canal across this island with hardly a shovel. And to me, the Calusa offer a wonderful opportunity to study what life was like maybe 1,000 years ago.
The attraction for me to Pine Island and the scenes of Pine Island are the fact that it's old Florida. And I like the views of old Florida, the old buildings, the fish houses. I like to paint water. And when I came out here to look around for a location, I spotted the pond, and I like the reflections.
When painting, many plein air artists strive to preserve landscapes in their truest form, but others free their imaginations onto the canvas.
Okay, I'm trying to give some shape to this tree. And I've painted it pink. I'm not going for the literal colors, as you can tell by the sky I've already painted. I may change some of it, but it's colors that draw me to painting.
But it's best to know the rules of art before breaking them.
There are a lot of art instructions around. If you're a beginning painter and don't know where to go, just take some basic art instructions from someplace. But otherwise, just go and paint. Just go and do it. That's it.
Not everyone is that daring, so it's a good idea to master basic painting skills by taking a lesson before heading outdoors.
I think the classroom environment helps me, or probably anyone, grow as an artist in two respects. One, what you learn from the teacher, and one from what you learn from one another, seeing their work, seeing different approaches, different ideas.
Well, art is a solitary endeavor, and so we paint in studios by ourselves, and it gives us a chance when we go to class to interact with people who are interested in the same things we're in, who are struggling with the same things we're struggling with, to find out that there are other people in the community who are interested in painting.
A little time and some effort is all it takes to become a better landscape painter. After all, the Florida scenery is already here.
We all have busy lives. If we can get away from our homes and get away from our telephones and all of the daily responsibilities that we have, and just focus on painting for the day, I think that's a wonderful benefit, that we can kind of throw ourselves into painting.
Just sign up and have at it. You sign up for a painting class if you want to know how to get started. They give you a materials list and you go get what you need and you show up and you do it, and it's wonderful.